two ways to structure the real estate salon hack that I talked about just the other day on my YouTube channel. The very first way to structure it is just through a simple lease. For example, I will lease a hair salon or a barber shop or a beauty salon, just a traditional lease. And then in my traditional lease, I got to make sure there are some clause in there that I'm able to sublease out. And once that's done, aka a master lease, then once I lease the property, and I can chop it up into smaller desks and then rent out each station for $150 a month, aka $600 per station per month. That's one way. The second way to structure a hair salon hack is by buying the property through seller financing. Okay, so the very first way is I don't own the property, the landlord does. I'm just leasing it, aka master leasing it, and then I'm subleasing the little rooms or the hair tables for $600 a month. Okay, the second way to structure the deal is just to buy the property with seller financing and then turn around and make the beauty salon into renting out each station or renting out each room or renting out each table. The idea is exactly the same. There's one major difference. When I master lease, I don't own the property, okay? The landlord does. The other way to structure the deal is where I find a seller, instead of going and getting a traditional bank loan or paying cash for it, I structure seller financing where the seller becomes my private bank. And now that I own the property, then I can turn it around and turn it into a cash cow, what I call the real estate hack, and then turn it around and lease out each individual table or each individual room, depends on the structure of the hair salon or barbershop, and get positive cash flow. So in today's video, I talked about two ways to create massive cash cows from the hair salon industry by using creative imagination, what I teach at myrealestatedojo.com, through creativity and imagination. The first way was to create a master lease and then rent out the barbershop tables or the hair salon tables to beauty stylists for $150 a week, which is $600 a month, and get positive cash flow that way without ever cutting hair. The other way that I talked about how to structure the deal was through buying the property from a motivated seller. This is exactly what I did back in 2007, 2008 with the beauty salon that I was dealing with. The seller he owned the property, he was motivated, and I was going to step into his shoes and take over his mortgage, aka creative financing, and own the property. So the second way is the most powerful way, because not only do you own the business, but you also own the land. With power comes responsibility and more liabilities, where the option number one, you have the least responsibility because you don't own the property. You still have liability because you own a business, but you have the least responsibility, and you don't need to have all that money because I don't own the property. If the AC goes wrong or there's something wrong with it, I can call my landlord because all I'm doing is master leasing it. With less responsibility comes, less freedom, in a sense that since I don't own the property, in the master lease option, I won't be able to get all the benefits of ownership, which is appreciation, depreciation, and so on and so on. Okay, so it doesn't matter where you are. If you have a lot of money, then it's better to go ahead and find a motivated seller, structure the deal, buy the property through seller financing, and then turn it around into a cash cow, as I explained to you how I structured it before. Or if you don't have a lot of money, then the best thing is to just sublease or lease a property as a master lease, and then turn around and use the systems that I've talked about and subdivide that into stations or tables or rooms and lease that out for $600 a month. And before you know, you have massive cash cow no matter which way you go. No matter if you're going to buy the property or if you're going to just lease it out and sublease it, this is an amazing way to create massive cash cow, and it's recession proof. Now, some people say, oh, Mike, why is it recession proof? Well, the hair salon is a recession proof. Everyone has hair. Even if you're bald, you're still gonna have hair. You still need to get a haircut. Doesn't matter if it's snowy or rainy, you're gonna need a haircut. Doesn't matter if the economy is good or bad, you still need a haircut. So the hair business is a recession-proof, bomb-proof industry. It doesn't matter if the market is up, sideways, or down. People always will need to get their haircuts. And in this system that I provided to you, you're able to create massive cash cow. Doesn't matter if you're going to buy the property with seller financing, or if you're going to just lease it and turn around and sublease it to beauty salons, hairstylists. Thanks for watching. Thank you for clicking the like button. Don't take no for an answer. Peace.